excited. It look like we got everybody in the building, man. We got 38 individuals in the building right now. And I'm super excited, man. It's 6 o'clock sharp. Be here. I'm fired up, man. I'm super excited to have everybody here. Usually what I do, man, is all my students, what I usually do, anybody that's in the building, can you just take 30 seconds and just like state your name and tell me like where you calling out from? I just want to know your name and where you calling from, so that way I know who I'm teaching. Also, if you know anybody else that need this info, you already know how we rocking in the 52 weeks. Make sure they tap in. I'm going to be doing this every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so it's going to be going all the way live. So let's get it. You already know what it is. Who we got?
I'm Brenda Harper, and I'm from Texas.
Melissa from Atlanta.
Aisha and Johnny from Las Vegas.
Jada from Arizona. Vegas, baby, Rich Nation.
Sharonda from Louisiana.
Danielle from Atlanta. Louisiana.
Raymond from Vegas.
Jada from Arizona.
From Vegas. From Cali.
Paris from Chicago.
Rob Sells from Nashville, Tennessee.
From Alabama.
I love it, man. Look at everybody. Students, man, we all over. Who else we got? State your name, where you calling from.
Shakira, Dallas, Texas. Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's go.
Kyle from Indianapolis.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Christina, Las Vegas.
David, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Kendra from Atlanta. Rich Nation in the house. Congrats again to John for just hitting P5,000. Let's go.
Let's go, John.
Go, John.
Rich Nation.
Let's go.
Global to be local.
Track Nation Global.
Hey, Sky and Deebo, I love y'all.
We in the building. Let's get it.
Hey, hon.
I'm super excited. I usually do that. The reason why, because anytime you come in Mama house, I can't come in Mama house and not speak. Even when my friends would come in Mama house, you like, all right, what's up, Mama? But even if your friends didn't say that, Mama gonna check the friends. It's always good to make sure everybody continue to open, get an open heart, open mind when they start teaching. So that way we all just continue to move in unity. Like I'm all about unity and harmony, right? Just pretty much decency and order, because in unity God commands the blessing. So as long as we move in unity, like, we can't lose. Everything else is just making sure that you hold yourself accountable. Make sure you got your notepad, your notebook. We're gonna get this thing started off in 120 seconds. At 6:05, we're gonna get everything popping. So I'm super excited. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you state your name and where you calling from, man. I want to know who my students is and where we at. Let's get it.
Good evening, family. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
My name is Derek, calling from Delaware.
This is Gabrielle calling from Detroit. What up, though?
It's Tori calling
from Atlanta.
Tori calling from Atlanta.
This is Sunny calling from
Charlotte.
Oh.
Madaraka calling from Atlanta.
J Boss calling from the St. Louis area, STL. Gateway.
Jamisha calling from Atlanta.
Crave calling from Brooklyn, New York.
She calling in. Yeah.
Peace and love, family. Sparrow Fair checking in from the DMV.
Anthony calling from Brooklyn, New York.
Man, we got people all over here.
Janetta come from Atlanta.
Good evening. This is Tanya calling from Atlanta.
Sean Webb
calling from California.
Hey everybody, it's Sarita from Phoenix. Shout out to Rich Nation and John for ranking up. Woo! Let's go!
Let's go!
Yes, sir. We too global to be local.
Hey, sugar.
For everybody that don't know, my name is Jacqueline Lopez. I'm the Milwaukee Sauce, Milwaukee in the building.
Yes.
This
and
Joel
blessings to
calling.
the peace and blessings to the family. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Soul Sad, Mr. AKA. No need for no other AKA. I'm here with my brother from another mother, Mar, right now. We're calling out of New Jersey, and we're just excited to be able to have you guys. Shouts out to PaperChasin Deebo. One trade away, gang. Gang.
Yeah, this Joel
All right,
calling
y'all.
from Las Vegas, going by Crypto Clack. What's up, y'all?
Sir. I love it. I love it. We got people in the building. My boy Tori just hopped on. Okay, cool. Y'all, so I'm lit. So we're going to get everything popping off, man. I just want to, if you can, you can type it in the chat box, whatever the case may be. But y'all, I definitely won't be long, but I definitely will be strong. And these are recorded. I'm just super excited to just get to what we're about to do today. So first and foremost, every time that we do this, remember, it's going to be every Wednesday at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to be going in right now, okay? Now, today is what we're going to be doing. Today is I'm going to be pretty much laying out the foundation. I'm going to give out the skeleton today, and you're going to be with me for 12 weeks. So I told myself that I wasn't going to rush anything. There's no need to rush anything. Another thing is I want to make sure everybody can hear me. If you can hear me, can you type a number 7 in the chat box? Like, can you make sure can you hear me? And if I'm not talking too fast, if you can understand me, I want you to put a number 2 in the chat box. If you can hear me, put a number 7. If you can understand me, put a number 2. I want to make sure I'm not talking too fast or you're not listening too slow. Okay, cool. We in the paint. And remember, our most valuable asset is time. I know that with limited no time, I don't like to waste time. So let's respect everybody's time, okay? So if you're not speaking, can you please make sure your line is muted so we can make sure everybody can hear me loud and clear? That's why we're here. Fantastic. All right, so look, sit. We're lit. Okay, so what we're going to do, what we're going to do is this, is we're going to lay out the foundation. And so what I'm going to do is pretty much give you exactly what's in my notes right now, okay? And I'm hoping everybody's here. But either way, it's recorded, so no need to worry. No need to worry. Okay. The first thing that I want to give everybody is, you know, let me just share my screen. That might even be better. How about that? I can do this as well too. Okay. All right. This is the first thing that I want to share. Okay, and the first thing I want to share is the past trauma and the 4 keys to winning big. And what I'm going to do, and I'm always going to be, is the word of the year is transparency and tenacity. So I always want to make sure I be transparent, and I always want to make sure, like, a person that had no experience in trading, you know, where was Deebo at when he first got started, and how did they get to where he is today? And so past trauma will engulf you and swallow you whole unless you learn to deal with it, make peace with it, and surrender it. So right now, just forgive yourself. Forgive yourself if you feel like you're not getting it, if you feel like you've been beating yourself up, if you feel like you've been in it so long and you feel like you haven't gotten anywhere, if you feel like you've been losing more money than you've been winning, like right now is that time where you just want to release all of that. Like you don't want to carry anything bagging you down, weighing you down, going in this with me, because I guarantee, and I'm 210% sure, is if you listen to me and if you just follow what I'm sharing with you, you will always know how to trade. You will never ask this question ever again. You will never ask, when do I trade? And you will never ask, how do I trade, after I'm finished teaching you what I know. And I promise you that. Right? So the 4 keys to winning big: positive self-talk, right? You must be mindful, right? You must be mindful of what you're letting in your head, because it will manifest. Like that's the main thing. You got to be careful about what you're talking about, even when it comes down to your trading. All right. Number 2, you want to make sure you seek mentorship. Right. When I started getting mentorship, my life started changing. Right. Which a lot of people on here now, and that's why you're here today. I mean, you're here because you got some type of mentorship anyway, letting you know what type of calls that we have going on. But if you are the leader that's on the call and you know somebody else that need that mentorship, then definitely do your due diligence and have them tap in. Okay. All right. Number 3, you want to set measurable goals. So get clear on what you want to achieve and create a clear plan of action to make it happen. Right. So y'all with me for 12 weeks. So I mean, we can easily crush the $50 to 12K challenge, or we could easily just make sure that we're creating good habits. But I'm super excited. You know, I'm just gonna take my time, and like I said, we went for 12 weeks. So I don't have to rush anything. But just want you to go through. I want you to have an experience. Okay, boom, look at this from boom to here, and it's all going to come together. And just be open and just receive it, and just trust me. I promise. All right. Number 4, manifest your year. Make it your priority to have the best year ever. Believe you can make it happen and work every day to make it happen. Okay. All right. I'm going to talk about that, but I want to talk about this. Okay. Now, the first thing that I like to always, the first thing I always like to go over is that I am a master trader, like who knows how to beat the market maker, right? So I want you to write this down as well too. See it right here. I am a master trader who knows how to beat the market maker. And every time that I will write something, like I will write that. And so I got the I am in red. So I am a master trader who knows how to beat the market maker. Like it has to get like ingrained into your brain. And so what I'm about to teach you is, I hate to say it like this, but like kind of forget everything that you ever thought you knew about trading. Everything. And just and that's exactly the instructions that I received. You like forget everything that you ever knew about anything. And I was like, okay. But at the end of the day, you're not gonna forget what you know, because that, you got, when I was in the academy, you have the foundation, you gotta have the money language, you gotta understand different languages of trading. You know, no matter what environment you're in, you gotta understand the language. But for here right now, what I need for your subconscious is just seriously like this. Flow with me. Okay. Now the market maker's main objective is like another thing that we're going to get into right now is really I want you to write down these, right? Okay. The market maker main objective, like you have to understand like what your opponent objective is. And I'm just giving you this so that way as we go into the charts, everything is going to line up and everything is going to make sense, because the terminology and the type of things that I'm saying, I want to make sure you know, okay, what is that? Why is he saying that? Okay. Now, the market maker's main objective, the first thing that they want to do is trigger your pending orders and hit the stops. Okay. And we're going to talk about that. Okay. Second thing they want to do is they want to get you in margin trouble. We're going to talk about all of this. Just write the skeleton down and we'll tap in. All right. The third thing we're going to do, they want to blow your account. Right. And they get a bonus, right, for blowing your account. The market maker does. Okay. Now a little tap in with the part 1 if you want to put like something under it. Trigger pending orders and hit stops. Meaning I don't use sell limits, buy limits, sell stops, buy stops, because you know you ever put a sell stop in and you know the market make it take you out before actually going into the trade, but you knew that was the direction that the trade that was going to go into. They trigger your pending orders, and you know sometimes they gotta hit it one time, but they have to hit it twice before it actually activates, and it drags you in the opposite direction, right? And then for no reason, right? But that's what they do, and they'll do that constantly. My wife and I know she does. You could use horizontal trend lines. And the horizontal trend lines, they won't see that. But if you use a sell stop, buy stop, sell limits, buy limits, those they will see that. They would hit your stops. And then the thing about it, they'll hit it right exactly where you put it at, and then take you out and trade, right? And then go exactly in the direction, right? So, and you probably been like, why is this happening? Why? Or you go to sleep in the blues, wake up in the reds, thinking something's going to happen. You just got to understand. It's like, how can you defeat your opponent if you don't know what their objectives are? It's like, how? So I'm giving you everything that you need. Number 2, get you in margin trouble. What I mean by that, so every time that your margin percentage, your margin level percentage, it gets below 200%, it's like your margin, it's like the market makers can see you. It's like a big screen where they can look and they see, and you're able to tell who's in margin trouble, and they can give you a slow death or they can give you a fast death, right? Slow death meaning they can always either work the high of the day or they can work the low of the day. Meaning that, you know, you ever been in a trade and you know it's supposed to release for that sell, that buy, and they just really doing that extended consolidation, like that extended working the high on the low. And they take you out the trade, they blow the account or whatever the case may be, and boom, they finally release the trade. And they release the trade when you ain't got that big money that you wanted to have, you know what I'm saying, to fire off of the trade, right? Also, they can give you a fast death where you will see in the trade where they be going quick, like it's like up and down. They be just going up and down, like some jumping jacks, up and down, real quick. And they'll take you out quickly like that as well too. They'll do like a quick spike, and you'll be like, "What in the world?" And all along, they just make an M or W formation, right? And the third thing, they want to blow your account. So that's the objective. Knowing those objectives, it will help you. It will give you a better advantage because now you're not thinking like a retail trader, but you're thinking like a market maker. So now I'm teaching you how to trade with an invisible cloak on. So all of us on this line are going to be able to go into the bank, rob it with nobody ever seen. Okay, it's going to be super lit, robbing the bank for real. Now, the market maker playbook, right? There's 3 plays that I'm going to be teaching you, right? And we're going to talk about the weekly structure, which we look at the weekly structure on the 1 hour. We're going to talk about play number 2, which is the daily structure, we look at it on the 15-minute chart. And we're going to talk about play number 3, which is strike zone formation, which we call it. That's the second leg of the M or the W. That's the only time where we pull our triggers, man. We're ready to get our bag. Okay. Then here we go. Like I tell you again, what does Deebo look for when he starts trading? Is, you know, these first, you got the 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, like first, second, and third. I really want everybody to kind of like grasp that right there. So the first thing that I'm looking at is patterns, right? And the patterns, and you see how I got formation M or W. That's the first thing that I'm looking for, because before I look at anything, because you don't need, I don't market my chart, so you don't need any indicators or you don't need anything on your chart, the RSI, to trade. As long as you can see the pattern of that M formation, that W formation, you'll always win. You'll always be in blue seasons. Okay, but the fact that I am giving you the indicators, it just gives us a greater advantage above so many other individuals, and we do it with so much elegance and class, and it's beautiful. The second thing I'm looking for is the timing of which trading session I'm in, and everybody know we got the different trading sessions, and there's certain times that I'm trading. I'm gonna definitely go into that as well. All right, the third thing that you know, is the levels, right? There's 3 levels in each 3-level rise, 3-level drop in each pair. No matter what, they're gonna move 3 levels up, 3 levels down, and I'm gonna be showing you that in the on the charts as well too. And a lot of times I attended like 33 pips in each level, right? Sometimes more, different variations on the theme. But those are the first things that I'm looking for when I'm at the chart, because I'm not just like sitting on the phone watching the chart. All right. Another thing I like as well is, you know, you got this right here, right? No fear when trading, right? Stop thinking trade will go against you, right? First and foremost, you got to have better energy when it comes down, you know, so when you're trading, you know, you got to come in knowing that you that boss. You got to come in that trade like you know you that boss. Like it's like stop coming in that trade like acting like you don't know what to do, because you're not even giving that energy that you need while you in the trade. So just come in there like that boss. I don't care. I don't know if you need to get dressed up, Queen. I don't know if you need to get dolled up, homie. I don't know if you need to get fresh, but you know, I don't know what it is. Whatever the case may be, you might be in a night or in your bed, but just make sure you come to this charge like a boss. Okay. Now, the most important part of why I'm showing this is these right here, definitions. Okay. These definitions right here. All right. Now you have swap. Okay. Swap is the interest that the broker charges when trading past 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. Consolidation and accumulation. Okay. Sets the initial high and low of the day. And in consolidation and accumulation, what the market makers are doing, they're waiting for positions to build. So they're waiting for retail traders to, you know, put in orders, you know, sell limits, buy limits, pending orders. They're waiting for people to put in buys and sells through consolidation and accumulation phase, right? So they can have like 500 million going long, and they can have like 200 trillion or 2 trillion going short, right? Whatever they want to do. And what they're going to do is they're going to, as soon as they figure they got enough money, right, in that accumulation consolidation phase, that's when they're going to release it, right? But with us, what we're going to help you understand is how to identify the false move, okay? And that brings me to the stop point, okay? Now, the stop point is the false move against the market makers' real intentions. What they do is they trap traders in the wrong direction. So that's when a lot of times the retail traders are getting trapped in the wrong direction because they think that the market is going to go in this trend. In reality, they just kind of pump faking you, right? So that's when we help you get with the visible cloak, where you're not getting entangled with that pump fake, but you actually catching the pit with the trend because you already know the direction that they want to go into. All right, we got trend move. So the trends move slow and steady 6 to 8 hours. So once just the second leg of the M or the W, like for the day, the market maker is going to move 6 to 8 hours. Like right after that brings trade 9:30, they're going to move in that same direction, right? 6 to 8 hours, and it's going to be beautiful. I'll show you that as well too. And it does this with any pair. Like you can use this with any pair of stocks, no matter what it is. They do the same exact thing, different variations on the theme. But like I heard somebody ask that question.
Hey,
Okay.
Sugar.
Yes.
I don't mean to cut you off. Stop your screen once, just for a brief moment. All right, now look, we got 100 people. One just dropped off on this class. One just came in. Now listen, I need to verify that everybody that's on this call got invited through the 52 weeks, meaning the only way you should be on this call is if you got the link out of one of the either the main 52-week group or your assigned study group. There are individuals on this call whose names are not matching with their Telegram page. There's individuals on here that are labeled as iPhone. If I can't verify who you are on the call, I will remove you from the call. If I find out that someone is sharing the links and adding people that should not be on these calls, then I will not only block that individual, but the individual who let them in. Guys, we have to hold each other accountable, and we have to uphold the integrity of the group. It's not that hard to simply send me a screenshot of your active status and a copy of your screenshot for your $10 payment. We don't want people in these groups that have not actually been approved to be in here. That's not fair to the ones who have gone through the process and who is actually being teachable and coachable.
That's correct.
If you want to join us, then join us. But don't try and sneak in and think that you're not going to get caught. Because as you can see, I am monitoring these groups regularly. Meaning I monitor not only the calls, I monitor the groups. And I need everyone to make sure that I have that information. All right. If you don't have Telegram, then you need to get it because that's the only way you're going to get access to the 52 weeks. But I tell you again, do not share my links with anyone that has not been approved either by myself or Joyce in order to get into the 52 weeks. I have someone on the call that's under Galaxy A10E. I don't know who that is. If I can't recognize you, I will block you and you will have to go back through the process. And guys, think about it. I spent all day trying to make sure that everyone who sent in their information and followed my instructions was able to join this call and was on time. All right, so please, 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 please make sure that you're following my instructions. I'm sorry, Sugar, I didn't want to take out much time, but I gotta make sure that everybody is following our instructions because we have maxed out this call.
Protect the house. Yeah, we gotta protect the house. That's right. That's right.
That's right. We have to. Not only do we have to protect myself, I have to protect Deebo. We have to protect Chad and all of Trade Nation. This is something that we do above and beyond IM. This is not included in IM. This isn't something that any other team gets. We're going above and beyond the call of duty to give you this information to make sure that you're successful. The least you can do is make sure that we're holding each other accountable. All right, Sugar, go ahead.
All right. Y'all, please make sure you do your due diligence for me, please, man. Let's keep this show on the road. Y'all already know, let's respect everybody's time. Do your due diligence. That's the only thing that we asking. Just make sure you just follow those simple instructions, so that way everybody, we can move forward. We can move in a good space. But I'm super excited to be here, and I'm super excited to be present. So let's get back to what we were sharing real quick. I just want to get back to what we was doing. 1 second. Let me share my screen. And right now, what I was just simply explaining was just pretty much going over the definitions, as I call them. Okay. All right. And the last thing what I was talking about was the trend move, right? Slow and steady, 6 to 8 hours. And so usually after that 9:30 point trade, after they finish the second leg of the M and the W, they normally go. They normally move 6 to 8 hours in that same direction. And I'll be able to show you that on the hour structure. On the hour chart. All right, now we have correction, right? Correction will often peak back to the 200 moving average, which we call the mayonnaise. So anytime you see price gets to the mayonnaise, it'll always do a price correction. Then you know what a pip is, point and percentage. Pips are used to measure the distance of price movement, which we already know. And then the value of a pip varies depending on the lot size you choose for position. A lot size is basically the Forex version of buying stocks in the stock market, right? So that's the definitions that you're gonna always be hearing me talk about. So you got the consolidation, the stop point, right? The trend movie correction, which is true with the Mayo, and we'll go to everything else. But this is beautiful. Okay. All right. Now, last thing is this. Okay. Last thing is this. Play number 1. Because after this is all my notes. I'm just pretty much giving you all my notes right now. Play number 1. Play number 1 is when we look at the weekly structure. Okay. And the weekly structure is where we do a 3 to 5 day look back in activity trend. It's like a macro check down. It's a principal play. We expect reversals to happen on the 3rd and the 5th day. Okay. And we project the weekly structure on the hourly chart. Okay. Now we got play number 2. Play number 2 is the daily structure. Okay. Now, we already know there's 6 steps when it comes to the daily structure. Okay. Number 1 is consolidation. Number 2 is stop hunt. Number 3 is long sustained run, which and I'll go into detail about those as well too. Number 4 is continuation move. Number 5 is reversal. And then number 6, it goes right back into consolidation. Y'all, the market does the same exact thing every single day, different variations on the theme.
One of them's like a choker, right? Well, both of them are.
Okay, so here we go. So now, when you look at this, I'm gonna zoom in right here. This is what it looks like on the bearish side. All right, and I always draw the scriptures like for some reason when I'm in my beginning, because remember, I'm taking y'all to when what the Deebo was. How was Deebo when he first got started? Like, what was he doing? What did he look at? I'm really giving you the transparency side. Okay, so the bearish side, you got number 1, consolidation. Number 2 is the stop hunt, the fake move, right? The market's moving up, but in reality, they really want to drop it. Right, the long sustained run is considered like the second leg of the M or the second leg of the W. Right. Then you see the cross right here. Right, and that's our continuation move. And really much is there. Once you got the sniper entry, you can use the continuation move as another entry. Right, or if you miss the sniper entry, you can add on another lot size, double up. And then number 5, as you can see right there, this is our reversal zone. So even if you miss the whole move, the drop, you can always catch the reversal. So I'm going to be teaching you patience, because see, you got to make sure that you wait for your move with your name on it. A lot of times, everybody's always trading, but I don't trade when everybody's trading. Like, if people looking at the charts, like I don't look at the charts all day. Like, I don't know. I just start looking at the charts, and if it's something that I see and I see what I need to see, boom, we fire off. We do what we need to do. And then it goes right back into consolidation. Why? Because the market maker is not going to end the day on zero. They're going to trap. They're going to have some money just floating out there, right? When they start the day.
You know you spend some money when they walk you over to your car.
Okay.
You won't be all in my car.
Okay.
Yeah. He said, "Are you safe?" Yeah.
Same thing for the bullish. Consolidation stop into the low. This is the stop into the high, right? Right, stop into the high, and this is the stop into the low. All right, and that's what that looks like. So I wanted to give you so much. I wanted to give everybody good detail, and we're doing good on time. All right. Again, we'll be 12 weeks, so there's no rush. I just want to take my time. Okay. Now play number 3. And remember, this is pretty much basically it. After that, it's just strictly charts, y'all. Okay. Now play number 3 is very, 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 very important, because this is called strike zone formation. This is where we literally pull the trigger. A strike zone is where 3 or more indicators are lining up on or near one another to determine the highest probability price point for the entry pattern. Okay. And I'm going to talk about that. So how do I know when I get in the trade? Well, it's 3 or more indicators lining up on or near one another to determine the highest probability price point for the entry pattern. So it's like you're going to be so sharp, because as soon as everything lines up, you're going to be able to tap in. Literally, you're going to be able to tap right in. So again, a strike zone is 3 or more indicators lining up or near one another, lining up on or near one another to determine the highest probability price point for entry pattern. Very important.
Sugar, I found out somebody leaked the link in one of your groups. They posted it in the One Trade Away Gang WhatsApp group. So, Sugar, I need you to let your team know they can't do that.
Okay.
They can't do that.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I thought I made it loud and clear. And it probably, you know what it is? It's probably the ones from the country, foreign countries. Like that's probably what it is.
It probably is. No worries. I'm just letting you know. I told y'all. I got eyes watching out there, Sugar. I'm going to find out now. Y'all can't get in without letting me know. I'm going to see it.
Right.
And it ain't no worries. I got y'all. Just send me y'all information and I'll put y'all in the groups. And now that I know that we maxing at about 100 people, Deebo, then I'll increase and see if we can get more people on if we end up averaging that amount of people each week.
Man, this is wild. It's going to be, man, we're going to have to get more.
That's right.
We already maxing out.
And this day 1.
Yeah, this day 1. Day 1 maxing out. This is beautiful, and more people trying to join.
That's right. I'm still getting people trying to get in right now, and the class is in session. That's what I'm telling y'all. Come on now, let's go.
All right, let's get it. All right, so look, y'all got that. Y'all got the backdrop of what we got going on. So I'm super fired up about that. Okay. Now, next is this. Here we go. Share my whiteboard. Okay, here we go. Now, next is this. I want to make sure that everybody gets their phone looking like my phone. So we're going to set up everybody's phone to look like my phone, which is going to be beautiful. Remember, I'm making sure that you look just like me, have everything that I have, okay? First thing is this, okay? We're going to make sure we put on your moving averages. Oh, kind of. All right, we got to, you know. All right, cool. Y'all with me? Just bear with me. I got y'all. I'm just taking my time. Everybody's here, though. Okay, here we go. So what we're going to do, we're going to set up our phone. So we're going to have the moving averages. All right, I'm just going to put move A. And there's going to be 5 of them. Okay, 5 moving averages. All right. The first one is going to, I'm going to write all 3 down. So I want everybody to write this down because this is the easiest way to get all this down so smooth. Right now, the first moving average is the 5 period. We're only going to change the period and the color. Right, so the 5 period, and this is the catch-up. All right, we call this the catch-up. It's the 5 period, and the color is going to be red. All right, hope y'all can see. I hope y'all can vibe with me on that. All right, now the second one is called the mustard. Okay, and this is going to be the 13 period. Right, and the color is obviously yellow, right? All right. The third moving average, we call it the water. It's the 50 period, right? And you already know it's like a light blue. I call it baby blue, aqua, right? Aqua, yeah, like that, aqua. Okay. All right, now the fourth one, okay, we call this the mayo, right? The period is a 200. Nice whiteboard. And we call this, yeah. The water is the 50 period. Sorry, okay, probably, yeah. Thank you so much, Sarah. All right, and I'm gonna show my screen as well, but just write everything down, y'all. Just write everything down first, right? Everything's for a reason. Everything's for a reason. And I'm doing this so that way when you go and teach, you could do the same exact thing. But I need everybody to keep it pure, authentic, and genuine. I'm trying to show you how to get this off, this information in a short amount of time, so that way people don't have to ask you questions. Because if people respect my time, I need them to respect your time as well too. All right? We don't need the shenanigans, right? Here we go. Now we have the blueberry. All right, we got the blueberry. Okay. We know that's the 800 period. Right, and the color is like a navy blue. Navy blue for the blueberry, right? Sorry, navy blue, y'all. And then the mayo is white. All right, just put it white. Oh. And just type some ones in the chat box if y'all got these real quick. Make sure everybody got these 5 moving averages. So number 1 is 5. It's the ketchup. The period is the 5, color red. Number 2 is the mustard. Period 13, color yellow. Number 3 is the water. Period 50, color is aqua. Number 4 is mayo. Period 200, and it's white. And number 5 is the blueberry. 800 period, color navy blue. Tap in.
Sugar, we got a question.
Here we go.
Are these all moving averages or are they EMAs?
This is moving averages.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna show my screen as well. So I'm gonna show y'all everything as well too. I just want to write it down first, and then because I'm gonna walk everybody through how to put it on the how to put it on their phone, set up their phones. All right. So next is this. We got, it's called relative strength index. Yeah. All right. Got our relative strength, which is called the RSI. I ain't got to write it out. RSI. Okay. Now the numbers that we're going to have on there is 63, right? 68, 37, 32. Bye with me. Yeah. Okay. Whenever price gets to the 68 and the 63, please write this down. It's three things that I'm looking for, right? And I'm just write these things down for me because I'm gonna help you. All right. But these are the numbers that you want to add on the RSI. All right. Let me write these in black. All right. 1, 2. Oh man, they hating on me. All right. All right. 2, 3. Oh man, let me clear this off, man. Okay. Okay, cool. So it's the RSI. Okay. And we just put in the 37, 32, 68, 63. Okay. So whenever we see price get to the 68 and 63, right? Only thing that we're looking for, who keep writing on it? Who's Robert Cooper? Who's that? Who keeps doing that? Thank you so much. All right, so 68, 63. Whenever we got price at the 68, 63, there's three things that we're looking for. All right, we're looking for the HOD, which is the high of the day, in formation for our sell. Okay, when we see price at the 37, 32, okay, same thing. We're looking at three things we're looking for. We got 1, 2, 3. We're looking for the LOD, low of the day, W formation for a buy. Very, very, very important. All right. And put a number 3 in the chat box if you got it. And then we're going to go into the charts. And then I'm going to just, everything that you have written down, we're going to put it on your phone right now. This is beautiful. All right, cool. All right, I'm done. I just get out of here by this here. Boom. Yeah, boom. Stop share. Boom. All right, cool. Super excited. Let's see what we got in the chat. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, y'all blazing it up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, man. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody's here. Y'all live and alert. Y'all live and direct in full effect. All right, cool. I'm going to share my screen again. Let me dive into it. All right.
Excuse me, Deebo, why you doing that?
I'm going to go.
Is that, can I ask you something really quick?
Yes.
Okay. Yesterday, you said,
yes, sir.
Yesterday, you said 67 and 62. Now, you said 68 a couple times on accident. So I'm thinking that it's not too much of a difference between 67, 68, 62, 63. Is that right?
Yeah. You see what my screen look like? You could do it like me, man. You see it over here? See what I got? That's why I said that. Because
I got you.
My wife have hers one way and I got mine. But they're,
okay.
I just 68, 63, 37, 32. Same thing.
I got you.
Still the same thing. Same, you know, they just one little number. Good question, though.
Okay.
Also, if anytime you got a question, can y'all state your name first? So that way I know who's talking and I can remember my students' names with the voices.
My apologies. That was Joel, Coach.
Thank you, King.
All right.
All right, so look, y'all. So we're here now. So what I want to do is set everybody's phones up to look like mine, right? So I want everybody to hit that F right there, right? And we're going to set it up. So and all we want to do is have 5 moving averages. 1, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. Simple. Now, if you don't have any moving averages there, what you're going to do is you're going to hit that plus, that F plus right here, right, on the main chart. And when you hit that F plus on the main chart, right under trend, you're going to see moving average. This one right here. Right, and that's the one that you're going to click. You'll click on that. When you click on that, it's going to bring up this. Okay, and remember, the only thing that we're going to change is what? The period and the color. Whatever you have written down. We know that the period is 5. So then we're going to change the period, which is 5. And we're going to make sure that the color, right, is red, which is the ketchup. All right, and just hit done. When you hit done, it's going to take you back to the chart and just hit F, and you're going to do this process 4 times. Simple, simple, super simple. Next thing you're going to do is do the mustard. Period is 13. Color, yellow. Hit done. Hit the F. It's going to take you back to the chart. You're going to do the same exact thing. And I'm doing this so that way you see exactly what's on my phone is going to be on your phone. Boom, fit. That's the water. Boom. Next one, we have the mayo. Period 200. Color is yellow. The color is white. Excuse me. And the most important moving averages is the water. The water and the mayo. The ketchup and the mustard is the least most important, and they're just signifying late entry. And I can't wait to share this with y'all, man. It's gonna have everybody lit, man. All I hear is that little baby song. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, here we go. Here's the blueberry right here. The period 800. Y'all always have some fun, man. Every time I'm teaching, I always have fun, and I'm just getting warmed up. Y'all gonna know. Y'all gonna know for sure, man. For sure. That anointing, man. We get fired up. Blueberry 800 is the period. Color is navy blue. That's the color blue that I have there. And just hit done. Boom. Then you're gonna have 5 moving averages there. Sometimes you gotta zoom out to see the blueberry. But I'm gonna go right now on the 15-minute chart. And this is what we got. Okay. Next, what you're gonna do is hit that F again, and you see where it says we got indicator window 1. And some people sometimes they should have a relative strength index there, but if they don't, again, you will hit that F plus here. Hit the F plus, scroll down right under isolators, right? This tab, and then you will see it right here. Relative strength index. When you click on that relative strength index, which is the RSI, this is what we're going to change. See where this tab says levels? What level? Right? We're going to click on that with the pen. Boom. As soon as you click on that, all you're going to do is insert the numbers. Here we go. Boom. If you're wondering how to add more numbers, right? If you want to know how to add more numbers, just hit that plus and it'll drop down. Okay. Also, if anybody needs my IG, this is it.
Good day, D. This is Curtis, man. I Crave Trading. Just wanted to know, is there any real description for these, like buy, sell, or whatever the case might be?
Nah, I don't put anything on there. You can if you want, but I don't do any of it, bro. I'm just, as you can see, this is it right here, man.
All right. No problem.
It's so simple what I'm sharing with you. Yep. But that's what you put there. Boom. You put those numbers there. That's my IG if anybody want to tag. All right, boom. Here we go. And then you back up, hit done, and then you have everything here laid out. All right. So now what I'm about to do is I'm about to go over what the RSI is. So with everything that I put on your phone, I'm about to just show you what it is. Like, what does it do? Why is it there? What is it for? Yeah, and we're making good time, so we're good. All right. So 68 and 63. I'm going to back up. I'm going to go back because it don't matter. But I'm just going to show you that we're just going to go back. Right? Let's go back in July. There you go, July. Okay. Now, anytime that you see price, when I was telling y'all, right, first thing, anytime price gets around the 68 and 63, what are we looking for? Somebody talk. I like noise, y'all. Talk to me.
This
Somebody
Joe.
talk to
This
me. Y'all
Joe
gotta
is
talk to me. I'm a real
for
person.
sale.
I'm a real person.
The
State
high
your
of the
name.
day. The high of the day.
All right, that's one. That's one.
M formation.
That's two.
In the sale.
In the sale. Exactly. So first thing we're looking for is that high of the day. So I need that high of the day whenever price gets up there. Okay. So as we can see, they start making that high of the day. As we can see, boom, we see the high of the day lit right here. Look at this, man. This is beautiful. Ever since the first time that they made it. Look at this here. Y'all see this? Boom. Clean, nice high of the day, right? Sees the M, the first leg of the M. And always remember, I want y'all to write this down too, because this is what they are doing. Sometimes people are getting faked out here. And whenever you see an M, you're going to see a W in the middle. Okay? Whenever you see a W, you're going to see an M in the middle. And what you just have to remember, overall, what you're seeing is one big M and one big W. Market makers are trapping the retail traders in this area. This is where everybody y'all get faked out at, right here. It's messing y'all up because you're not understanding. Okay, I already know. So what you have to realize, right? Because this is another thing I need y'all to understand. Because and then understand everything that I'm showing you, I'm going to show it to you in the chart. Like it's going to reveal itself in the chart. Because only thing I care about is giving you new prescriptions, new lenses. Once you tell me, Deebo, I see it, you got it. Everything after that is deceit. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So you just got to make, it should be no second guessing because we're not in the 50-50 gambling business, right? And we know when we enter in our trades, okay? So again, also the M will look like this. They'll do this, okay? Or they'll do the W like this, okay? Overall, what you got to remember, this right here, one big M and one big W, okay?
Yeah, hello.
One big M and one big W. Yes, what's going on, King?
Yeah, hi. My name's Emmanuel. I'm not seeing the M nor the W. Like, I don't know where I'm supposed to look at.
You're not seeing. So, do you see this right here that I'm drawing on the left side?
Yeah.
So, do you see this right here?
Yes.
This arrow with the arrow is pointing to?
Right.
Y'all see? Do you see a W or M anywhere?
Okay, now I see it.
Okay. Don't let deceit creep in, bro. You see everything. Everything is right in front of you. Just take your time. Everything is always going to be right in front of you, bro.
Okay.
Like for real. Just get an environment where you can be there for real, bro. Don't let the enemy get in your mind, bro. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all right now, bro. This is gonna be a more spiritual journey than anything, man. Because everything is going to be deceit after this. Everything is right in front of you. You've been drawing M's and W's since we were little children, y'all. And I'm going to break it down in so simplest form, but you've been doing this for years. But now we're just finally gonna pay you. What I need everybody to focus on is understanding what I'm drawing out. Understanding what you see. It's just your see, right? Understanding this.
May I ask a question? This is
Right.
Diana. May I ask a question?
Yes, Queen.
Okay, so are we looking for the M's and W down there where the RSI is, or are we looking up here where the candles are?
Right now, I'm just drawing out a description right now. I'm just drawing out things. I'm not even looking at the RSI. Nothing. All I'm doing is, y'all, listen to what I'm saying. I want you to understand. The first thing I said, anytime that you see an M, I said you're going to see a W in the middle, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right? Y'all following me. I'm saying I'm going to keep it very
Yeah,
simple
you
because we
did
all
say that.
adults. We all grown.
Right.
We all grown. Second thing I said is anytime that you see a W, you're going to see an M in the middle.
Right.
Right.
Boom. Following me. Boom. Following me. Boom. Right? So I said, anytime. Also, what you will see, what they'll do, market makers will do. I'm just drawing this out. They'll make the M looking like this as well too. Overall, what you got to realize is this one, what? Big M. Don't get faked out in here. This is still the second leg of the M right here. This is where we enter right here.
Right.
Same thing if they do an M. Right? We enter right here for ourselves. Okay, now if they do a W, they can do the W the same way, M in the middle. Okay?
Got it.
We enter
Got
right here.
Got it.
This is one big W.
Got it.
Where we enter for our buy. Like I'm telling y'all, this is very, 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 very simple. I don't need y'all to overthink anything. I need y'all to just write this in your notebook. Because I'm always going to challenge you what's in your notebook. But let's keep flowing because I got like 5 minutes.
Damn.
Yes. Yes,
It's
sir.
not fees. So could you take the M, the second leg of the M inside the W for a sell?
Well, remember, I only trade on the second leg of the M or the second leg of the W. Don't get tongue twisted. Listen to what you just asked me. You said, bro, can I take the second leg of the M inside the W? Listen what I want to ask you. I only enter the trades on the second leg of the M or the second leg of the W.
Got you.
That's it. Right? Well, you got to know what his goal is. What everybody's goal is, your goal should be like, I always tell people count the pips. You'll get 20 pips. And whenever you get the second leg of the M of the W, 20 pips is easy. So you're going to get that. So whatever your goal is, you just got to make sure you understand the 3 levels, which we'll get into that throughout the 12 weeks. Okay? But I just want to show this real quick. So let's keep it moving. So we're on the 68 and 63 on the RSI. I just wanted to show y'all, like, as you can see it as you can see it on the RSI as well too, that they'll make these M's. Okay? We have to understand this W in the middle with the M. Okay? Y'all have to understand that. All I'm doing is showing you that. So now, okay, Deebo drew that out. I see it right here. Because, again, all I'm doing is giving you new prescriptions. So here we go. Look, let's see. Boom. So over here, they continue to rise. They work in the high. I didn't get my second leg of the M until like right up here. And I got my 3 levels. Remember, they do 3 levels rise, 3 level drop. Okay? I would have entered in my cell right here. I got my W in the middle, right? Got my W in the middle. Got my M. Got my M. And I'm in there. Fire it off. Another thing, they gave us 3 levels. This is an even star, so I know that's an automatic sell. We got level 1, consolidation. Level 2, consolidation. Level 3, they always do a reversal. Then we have our W. Okay, so I could have entered in for my sell and right here for my buy. Easy. Waiting for my move. Put my whatever I want up there, fire off in there. Okay. Another one. Here we go. RSI 6863. What are we looking for? HOD. We're looking for information, right? Y'all see the M with the W in the middle? Boom. We in there. Like we in there. Sheesh. Like we in there. And I'm just showing you 1 point right now. But we in there. Right? Ease. And look, goes right back down to the 37 W formation. All right. Remember, you see the W, you see the M in the middle. Huh? Talk to me. Somebody got to talk to me. I like noise, y'all. Yes, no. Talk to me.
Yeah.
I see it.
Yes, I see
Do
it.
you see it?
Yes, sir.
Boom. That's all that matters. Is that when you say you see it, boom, you got it. That's it. All I'm showing you this. So when that new lenses, okay, same thing. Right? Price gets 6863. We're looking for the information. Right? Price get down to the 3732. We're looking for the W formation. Right? Y'all see this? W formation. Look at this. Look at these W's. Easy. Easy. Ultimate. Boom. Sheesh. Bye. Boom. 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 Easy. Okay? Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. All right? That's the RSI. I just want to show you what the RSI is looking like. Okay? Every single time. And now everything else, I'm just going to tie it in. But that's the RSI, y'all. Look at this. It's beautiful. Y'all can't tell me I don't see this W right up here. This right here is our buy. Boom. And anytime you want to know, like, okay, when's the actual W, just hit that little crosser right there and drag it right over it. Like, boom, look at this. Drag it right over. Boom. Tell me this what the second leg of the W is. Boom, right there. Ease. You should be in this trade right up here for the buy. Boom. Beautiful looking W. Boom. If you didn't get in here, you could have entered in here for the buy as well. Easy. And all I'm using is RSI right there. Okay. Okay. Ooh, easy. Easy. Look at this. W action. Big W action. Boom. Easy. Enter right here. Boom. Buy. Boom. Easy. What's going on, champ?
Yeah, so it's not fees once again. Now, when I be entering on the W, sometimes when it's going up on the W on the last leg on the buy, it'll go back down. Like it don't. It's like I mean, it's easy to I can see it now, but when I see it forming, sometimes I guess like you say, it do the fake out or whatever, and then it'll go back down or whatever, as it's on the second leg of the W.
Well, yeah, I feel like what you got to do is just be a little more patient. Let's get to it, man. Let's get that work.
All right.
I'm talking about RSI, bro. You worried about something else.
No.
You missing it already. Listen to me, bro. I promise you, man. I've been doing this for too long. But I understand what you're talking about, and I'm not even getting to it. But if you just listen with me and you follow me, you're gonna. The thing about it, as soon as you said I see it now, that's all that matters to me. Everything else is deceit and whatever it is that you're doing. We got to make sure you knock out your goal. What is your goal? Are you counting your pips? What is it that you get? What do you want? What is it that you're trying to get out the market? What do you want? What does that look like? What does that feel like? So it's like traders, you either be a fearful trader or a greedy trader. Like I'm telling y'all, man. Let's buy, man. RSI and yeah, I just want to make sure everybody understands this RSI, and we'll get to the moving averages next. Okay, but that's all I want to share. The RSI M's as well. See, we got M. Look at this. M's, W, M. It's not always going to be like clear looking, like sexy, but you could always draw over your line, like up, down, up, down. You can clearly see that's an M for the sell. And I used to do that in my beginning stages, and you can do that as well too. All right, but clearly when they made the high of the week or the high of the day, these next candles didn't come down here. So why am I in the sell since here? All right. So I'm going to be showing you that. And the only thing I'm talking about right now is just the 68 and the 68, 63 and the 37, 32. When price gets down to the 37, 32, what are we looking for?
Sell.
The low of the day.
Low of the day.
Don't never guess. I'm gonna tell you right now, don't ever guess. Whoever said sell in 37, 32 is guessing. I just told y'all when price gets to the 37, 32, what we looking
It's
for?
a buy.
We're looking for your buy.
Bye.
What's the first thing we looking for, y'all?
The low of the day.
W.
Second leg of the W.
The day. Always remember the first thing we're looking for, the low of the day. Everybody nobody never focuses on the low of the day or the low of the week. I notice that every time I teach, they don't never focus on that. And they don't realize that's the part that's giving everything away. Look at this right here. This right here would be considered the high of the day. Look at all these other candles. Did they come up to the high of the day? Did anything come up back up to the high of the day?
No.
No.
Why are we not in that sale? Why are we not in that sale? But y'all looking at the wrong things. They trapped the retail traders for that buy. They got them. They not going back up there to release nobody. They got them boys trapped up there. Price around the 68, 63 M. Boom. Look at that. Yeesh. Jeez, tank. Man, I'm fired. I didn't even get into nothing, bro. All right, so now look, W at the same time, boom. Nasty looking W. Right here for our buy, goes right back into consolidation, right? It was 1, 2, 3 reversal. It's beautiful. All right, same thing. So that's the RSI. That's what the RSI does. So when you see things like this as well, you see how this is coming steady going down, but over here we're supposed to be expecting that W, LOD. We call this working the low. That means the market are working the low, right? And look, and so we know this every time that we see that. We know that they're working the low. We just got to be patient until they start resetting up. Okay, 7 to 4. Thank you so much, Scott. And then guess what? Boom, it comes our W. Low of the day. Look at these candles come down here. Any of those candles come back down there?
No.
Right? You see every time on the second leg of the W, it automatically goes in the profit side buy. Look at our M in the middle. Up, down. See the M in the middle, but the W right there?
Mm-hmm.
Can't make this up. All right. So y'all, that's the RSI. I'm super fired up about that. I'm going to go more into detail about the moving averages next week, man. But I'm super fired up. I'm really gonna take my time. Y'all with me for 12 weeks. But if y'all understand the RSI, drop some 2020s in the chat box. And if anybody have any questions or comments about the RSI, I'm gonna take some questions real quick.
I wanted to know when do you look for the low of the day? Like, do you wait for it to happen, or are you looking what previously happened?
Listen to what you just asked me. You said, when am I waiting for the low of the day? Do I actually, when I'm for? Bro, I gotta collect the data. Anytime that I'm looking at the market, I'm looking at the data that's being formed. So of course I gotta wait because there's certain times that I trade. I'm not just looking at the chart, staying at the charts. No. So I'm waiting for a specific time. When I look at the specific time, when the data that's being collected, they're going to set the initial high to low of the day. That's what they do in the accumulation phase. Look at those notes. Remember those? If you look at the notes, everything that I do is for a reason. And I know it's only going to be a few people to catch this. That's going to keep it pure, authentic, and genuine. All these questions that y'all already asked me is already in those notes. But I'm always going to direct you to your notes every single time. Okay, cool. I will. I can post it in the harmonic scanner group. Can I post those in the harmonic scanner group?
Yes, sugar. You can post them in all of the study groups.
All right. Oh, all right. Bet. So if you're in the groups, I'm going to give out all my notes. So the next week there's no excuse for anybody. Oh, that's awesome, man. I love that.
And I'll be putting the recording probably, it takes me about a day, sometimes 2 days, depending on schedule. But usually by Friday, everybody will have this recording in their study groups. So your notes plus the recording, everybody should be good to go and ready to go for next week.
All right, I'm super excited about that. Thank you so much, Jack. Anybody have any questions or comments about the RSI before I close it out with a prayer real quick? You already know it.
Yes, sir. I have one question about the RSI.
Okay, let's go, King.
My name is Eugene. So when looking at the RSI, when it's in between the area, we just waiting for it to go, whether it's going to go above the 60 number, come down to the 30s. Because I was looking, and I see like the market is in between that area. So are we just waiting for it to come down below?
Look, watch this, everybody. This is why I love why I do what I do. This is why I love it. When do we get in our trade? When do we enter our trade?
Second leg of the W.
Second leg of the W.
Second leg of the M.
Never in the street, you heard.
If I don't see the second leg of the M or the W, I'm not messing with nothing. I don't care about nothing else. I don't need nothing else. Every time I show you the second leg of the M and the W, it automatically goes in the profit. What do you need? If you put, the thing about it is, I'm going to show you how to make a lot of money in a short amount of time. It's going to be, I'm going to be like, dang, I'm done for the day already. I done made 5 racks already. I done made $100 already. It's just, yeah, and
There's next session. So the next session is going to build on top of what you're learning today. Today is just the RSI. So soak in about the RSI and then let everything else from the next session build on top of that. It's all going to make sense.
Yep. And then you have the notes. So I'm going to drop all my notes in there. So there's going to be no excuse for anybody. No excuse for anybody because I've laid out my system so nobody can give me an excuse about anything. So I'm super lit about that. All right. And everybody don't know, that's my wife, Sky. You already know what it is. Y'all may hear from her as well, too, man. She's super dope when it comes to trading as well, too. All right. But other than that, does that answer your question, King? So, like, and remember, when we look at the RSI, we only those 3 things, either HOD, right, M formation, sell, or LOD, W formation, buy. That's it. Good question. Anybody else have any questions?
I have a question for you. How you doing? This is Jay Boss from St. Louis.
Supernatural King, spreading love, closing deals, taking profits.
Same here. I got a question for you, and I don't want to sound like, redundant, but here's the question. Is there a particular time frame in which you should be trading this particular strategy? Like, only in the morning time or the New York time, or pretty much anytime you see the M or the W?
The market does the same exact thing every single day, different variations on the theme. Don't matter what pair it is. You could trade it. It don't matter what it is. This right here, like, because again, I don't trade like a retail trader. I trade like a market maker. So it's so powerful what we have. And I know, and again, after I finish teaching you what I know, you will know more than 97% of all the retail traders that trade in the world. So you have to make sure that, because to answer your question is really, again, we get in on the second leg of the M or the W. So it's whenever you see that, like, again, to be honest with you. Yeah, but the daily structure is we do it on the 15-minute chart. I only enter trades on the 15-minute chart.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Yep. And we're gonna get into that right now, just the RSI. So just take it in. Just with the RSI alone, y'all gonna make it back. I know it.
I got a question. This Joel, Coach.
Yes, sir.
So if you want me to wait until we get further into the session, that's cool. I'll do that. But the question was, you know, for the moving averages, you got the numbers 5, 13, 200, 850. What do the numbers actually mean?
That's the next thing that we're going to get into. I didn't want to overstep my hour. I just want to make sure I respect everybody's time. I know I'm not going to rush this, bro, because I want everybody to grasp this for real. Like, I just want to take my time with everybody.
Okay, I'm with that. I appreciate.
So I don't want to. I'm not here to just. Nah, I'm not going to do that. That's not how I started off. So I want to make sure I just be transparent and take my time with each and everybody. And again, once you got the RSI, it's like a stepping. Again, exactly as you're supposed to. Girl, you took the words. Boom. It's like stepping blocks. Exactly.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
But that's the next thing that we're going to go over.
Hey, peace. This G-Net, I got one more question. Is there a reason why you only trade on the 15-minute? Looking at the RSI.
Yeah. Well, I trade on the 15-minute regardless if I'm looking at the RSI or not. If I don't got no indicators or a plain chart, I only enter my trades on the 15-minute chart. And the reason why I do that is that's just what my mentor and my coach does as well too, who taught me. So that's just what we do, bro. This is what it is. And again, my Sky, literally made $2,000 in 45 minutes, bro, on the 15-minute chart. So how much money you need to make in the 45 minutes?
Well, I asked that to ask one question. I noticed you trade gold a lot, and I was going to say, do you think gold finna go for a buy? It looked like it's at the low of the day.
But we ain't on here for that, bro. We ain't on here for that. He trying to get that signal for real, but we ain't on here for that. But we're tapping with that, bro. We'll always have our time to make money together. I just want to, yeah. And that's I also do like the hour and the 4 hour as well too. So 15-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, I do check those out. Those are my main right there.
Okay.
The reason why I look at the 1 hour, I look at the 1 minute and the 5 minute, but what they do is they get you to make irrational decisions for nothing. So people who keep watching the 1 minute and the 5 minute and not getting nowhere, it's getting you to make irrational decisions for nothing. So yeah, that is somebody's monthly income, man, and yeah. So that you're gonna be able to do that. I promise you. I promise we're gonna make it happen, y'all. Everybody, $2,000 in 45 minutes let's do it. And that was off gold today, off that drop. So it's beautiful. I caught over 1,100 pips. So we made like $1 million. If I had $1,000 a pip on there, that would have been $1 million I made today. And I made 1,100 pips in 8 hours. So I'm feeling great. That's my 3rd time hitting $1 million with 1,000.
No income claims, y'all. No income claims. Hey,
man.
innocent.
Man, does anybody have any questions or comments? My bad, amen. My bad. Listen. Past profit does not guarantee future profits. Amen.
Thank you so much.
Anybody have any questions, comments? I want to close it out with a prayer, y'all. I don't want to take up too much time.
Yes. Thank you so much. This is Madaraka. Peace and blessings, Lady Boss. Let's do it.
All right, let's get it. So I'm closing out with a prayer, and we're gonna get this thing popping out. So, Father God, Heavenly Father, we just come before your throne of grace, humbly and bold in the mighty name of Jesus Christ's name, Lord. We give you honor, praise, and glory for everything that's working together for our good. Thank you, Lord God, for a great, awesome study, Lord God. The first time us fellowshipping together in unity. We ask in the name of Jesus that you remove all scales from eyes, all wax from ears, remove every stony place in each and every person's heart, Lord God. Give us all a new heart of the flesh to receive the fullness that we have in store today. Let everything that's been poured out, allow it to be marinated, allow it to take root and dust into their seed. Lord God, I thank you so much for everything that's being done and that's already done. I thank you so much for these group of individuals, Father God. And I'm asking that you continue to allow them to tap into this aura, allow them to tap into what we have going on here. And I appreciate you so much for this platform. And I know I give this platform back to you because I know it all belongs to you. And I thank you so much for what you're doing in each and every person's life. I ask that you bless the work of their hands, let everything that they touch turn to gold. I ask that you strap us up with the whole armor of God. Allow this week to be a victorious week, every second, every minute, every hour, until we meet back next week. Lord God, you know their family situations. I decree and declare supernatural miracles. I decree and declare supernatural healing. I decree and declare supernatural debt cancellation. I decree and declare it right now. No engine malfunction, no traffic tickets, no tire blowouts. I thank you so much for the abundance. And Lord God, I thank you for new lenses. We thank you so much in Jesus' name. Amen. Let's get it, baby. We in the building. One turn away.
Let's go.
Let's
Yes.
go.
Let's go.
Let's go,
Let's
team. Let's go.
go.
Get it in the
Let's get it, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's